Welcome to Ekascloud online courses, transforming mind through knowledge transfer. In today's session, we are going to see the following agenda: the difference between the traditional data center and the cloud computing, service and the deployment model, and finally, we are going to see the service types. To begin with, let's see what is a data center. The data center is nothing but any physical location or site within an enterprise office space. These data centers will have servers, networks, applications, databases, and storage devices owned by the enterprise and managed by an in-house IT team employed and paid by the enterprise. Cloud computing has come as a boon to the companies where the aforementioned servers, network, and other steps are hosted on a remote servers which are on the remote location and accessed using the internet. Hence, a cloud computing is nothing but a technology that uses the internet for storing and managing data on remote servers and then accessing them using the internet. The infrastructure hosted on the internet will be maintained by the cloud service providers like Microsoft or Amazon, thus relieving the enterprise from their unprecedented burden on maintaining their IT infrastructure. Let's quickly move on to the next slide to understand the three different cloud service models: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. IaaS stands for Infrastructure as a Service that offers a standardized way of acquiring computing capabilities on demand. These resources include, but not limited to, storage facilities, networks, processing power, and other resources, etc. These are charged under pay-as-you-go model, where we are being billed by factors such as how much storage we use or the amount of processing power we consume over a certain time span. The main advantage of this model is that the companies do not own and manage the infrastructure. It is up to the cloud service provider to maintain the resources and its availability. The picture of IaaS depicts that the cloud service provider holds the responsibility until the infrastructure level. The operating system and any layer on top of the operating system, including the data and the applications, are maintained by the user. On the other hand, PaaS, which stands for Platform as a Service, is another base of cloud service model in which users can build and deliver applications without the need of installing the operating system or the middleware components or the applications required to develop the software. The software that is required to develop our application is already provided, and the service provider takes the responsibility of maintaining, upgrading, and hardware and other middleware applications as well. In contrast to these two, software as an application offers the applications that are accessed over the web and are not managed by user. SaaS billing is typically based on factors such as number of users, usage time, amount of data stored, and number of transactions processed. A typical example would be Office 365, where we just use the required applications like Word, Excel, or PowerPoint and pay based on the above factors. Lastly, moving on to the next slide, with the deployment model, we have private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Enterprise can deploy their infrastructure in these three models. A public cloud is nothing but a computing model in which the infrastructure is delivered over the internet and it is shared across all the organizations and individuals. Whereas the private cloud is a cloud computing model that is dedicated solely to one organization. Hybrid cloud is nothing but an environment that uses both public and private clouds. This concludes today's session. Thank you.